In the top stories, Prime Minister Drew participates in CARICOM Heads of Government closing press conference. New online portal for school-based assistance programs launched, and SCASPA launches training for 40 new security recruits. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Shop with confidence and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Plus, with Ready Finance, shop today and pay later. No fine print and no tricks. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. The Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, joined the CARICOM Chairman and Prime Minister of Jamaica, Honorable Andrew Holness, at a press conference on the conclusion of the 49th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of the Caribbean Community CARICOM, held in Montego Bay, Jamaica on July 8th. During the session, a comprehensive update was provided on the key outcomes of the meeting, reflecting the collective decisions and forward-looking strategies of CARICOM leaders. Prime Minister Drew delivered a focused intervention on climate change, reaffirming that CARICOM will continue to call for climate justice on behalf of the region's vulnerable populations. He emphasized the urgent need for global partners to act with greater equity and responsibility in addressing the climate crisis. Dr. Drew also addressed the importance of South-South cooperation and trade.
With respect to the trade, I think that it is critically important, especially with the South-South that you spoke about, and we connecting to Africa. I myself I have been to Africa twice this year already, to Nigeria, and as you know, the President for Nigeria visited the Eastern Caribbean, specifically St. Lucia, just a few weeks ago. I had Earpiece landed in St. Kitts, which was one of the largest planes ever landed in St. Kitts and Nevis, that came directly from Abuja to St. Kitts and Nevis. And so we are very, very serious when we say we want to increase trade South-South, and especially between the Caribbean and Africa. And as the chairman mentioned, we'll be going to Addis Ababa in Ethiopia just now in September. And through that mechanism, we hope to strengthen ties and to increase South-South trade. The world is shifting, things are shifting, and we must shift. We can't complain. Other countries make decisions in their interests. We must make decisions in our interests and not be totally upset with other countries. So our matter is, how can we do for ourselves so that the Caribbean and CARICOM can continue to thrive.
In closing, Prime Minister Drew extended a warm invitation to all member states and stakeholders to attend the next CARICOM Heads of Government meeting, which will be held in St. Kitts and Nevis.
I will be the chair, the incoming chair, and my chairmanship will last from the 1st of January for 6 months in 2026. And we intend to have our conference there, our heads of government, the 25th of February to the 27th of February. And so I want to invite you, of course, to that as well, and to let you know that the present chair, Prime Minister Holness, can count on my support as the incoming chair, because his success as chair of CARICOM is all of our success, and we continue to build a stronger and stronger Caribbean community.
Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew. Persons benefiting from the government of St. Kitts and Nevis's school-based assistance program and new enrollees will now enjoy a streamlined and efficient system that eliminates duplication and enhances confidentiality. A new expression of interest portal, www.socialdevelopment.gov.kn, by the ministry is now live as officials continue to modernize the way information is collected and expand services to children enrolled in public primary and secondary schools as well as tertiary institutions. The new system covers the School Uniform Assistance Program, High School Book Loan Program, CXC Fee Waiver Program, and the Early Childhood Subvention Program. Officials will rely on information already in the database for beneficiaries of the Livelihood Improvement for Family Transformation Lift Program, Back to School Independence Initiative, and the Budget Boost Wallet. Persons applying for the school-based assistance programs will need to fill out the expression of interest application. Once completed and submitted, the social development staff will cross-reference the information and pre-fill the application form. The information collected will be confidentially shared with the Ministry of Education, which will subsequently reach out to persons who applied for benefits for their children for assessment and disbursement. The St. Christopher Air and Seaport Authority, SCASPA, has welcomed 40 new security officers as part of its basic 1-2-3 training initiative aimed at strengthening safety and operational efficiency across the nation's ports. The recruits began with a structured orientation session, which introduced them to SCASPA's mission, core values, and operational protocols. Presentations covered payroll systems, safety procedures, organizational structure, and workplace policies. Led by Mr. Athnel Jordan of SCASPA and Mr. Royston Griffin of the Civil Aviation Division, the training is designed to equip the officers with essential knowledge and skills for service at air and seaport facilities. SCASPA reaffirmed its commitment to ongoing training and professional development in support of port security and national safety. After the break, ECHO granted authorization to operate in St. Kitts and Nevis by IP Office, and NIA set to begin payments to landowners for airport expansion project. Stay with us.
National Home Loans, get your dream home. All could be yours. Walk through the door, come take what you need. Get you the keys. All could be yours. What you deserve. National Home Loans, get your dream home. Get your dream home. Right it, get your dream home. National Home Loans, get your dream home.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
There are some things in life that are worth the extra mile. Seize the moment. Capture the experience.
Our world is filled with rhythm, Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
The Eastern Caribbean Collective Organization for Music Rights, ECHO Inc., has received a certificate of authorization from the Registrar of the Intellectual Property Office in St. Kitts and Nevis, solidifying its legal status as a music rights management body within the Federation. According to ECHO, the application for the certificate was submitted on June 18, 2025, and the authorization was officially granted on July 3, 2025. The organization stated that it worked closely with the national authorities throughout the process to ensure compliance with regulatory standards. The certification confirms ECHO's ability to represent music creators and rights holders both locally and internationally, allowing the organization to continue collecting royalties and managing rights on behalf of its members in line with St. Kitts and Nevis's legal framework and international agreements such as the Berne Convention. ECHO indicated that the approval underscores the importance of cooperation between music rights organizations and national governments in enforcing copyright and supporting the development of the creative industries. The collective management body said it remains focused on ensuring that music creators are properly compensated for the public use of their works across platforms including radio, television, live performances, and other commercial venues. Premier of Nevis, Honorable Mark Brantley, has provided an update on the major infrastructure project to expand the Vance W. Amory International Airport. Premier Brantley announced that the Nevis Island Administration, NIA, is preparing to begin payments to landowners whose properties fall within the designated area for acquisition. He confirmed that the legal groundwork for the project had been completed, noting that it was now simply a matter of transferring the funds and ensuring that the administration obtained title to the land. The Premier emphasized that land acquisition has been handled through an arrangement with the federal government. With an estimated total cost of approximately $40 million, the expansion of the Vance W. Amory International Airport is expected to boost local employment during construction and create additional jobs within the airport, in line with projected increases in air traffic and the arrival of larger aircraft. Coming up in regional news, U.S. to support Guyana police and election observers ahead of September polls. Stay with us.
Every dream begins with a vision, a blank piece of land, a simple sketch on paper, or a conversation around the dinner table. At Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers, we believe that every home starts with hope and ends with something real. From the first brick to the final nail, we are there. We don't just supply materials, we partner in progress, step by step, wall by wall, room by room. We help build lives, futures, and legacies. This is more than construction. It's transformation. It's elevation. It's trust. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us, because your dream deserves more than just materials. It deserves a partner that builds with heart. Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us.
get a wow? It's the sound you'll make when you get out alone. From a place you once knew to a dream home come true. Wow, for a home like new. Wow, it's the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home.
Upgrade, improve, enhance your home with National Bank's Wow Mortgage. For the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home. Lowest interest rate guaranteed and the most favorable terms.
It's Wow Mortgage. Can I get a wow?
And we're moving now to news on the regional scene. United States Ambassador to Guyana, Nicole Theriot, has confirmed that Washington will support the Guyana Police Force, GPF, in preparation for the upcoming general and regional elections scheduled for September 1st. Speaking to reporters on Wednesday, Theriot said the assistance follows a formal request from local authorities. The ambassador noted that the U.S. is bringing its expertise to help ensure a peaceful electoral process. She announced that the U.S. government will fund 2/3 of the Organization of American States, OAS, Election Observation Mission and will also work closely with the Carter Center. Theriot said the U.S. Embassy will deploy 50 observers across the country. Coming up, children lining up for supplements killed in Israeli airstrike. We'll have the details when we come back.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
And internationally, at least 15 Palestinians, including 8 children and 2 women, have been killed in an Israeli strike while queuing for nutritional supplements in front of a clinic in central Gaza, a hospital says. Video from a hospital in Deir al-Bala showed the bodies of several children and others lying on the floor as medics treated their wounds. US-based aid group Project Hope, which runs the clinic, said the attack was a blatant violation of international law. The Israeli military said it had struck a Hamas terrorist and regretted any harm to civilians. Another 37 people were reportedly killed in Israeli strikes elsewhere in Gaza as Israel and Hamas continued talks on a ceasefire deal. Up next in sports, sailors shine at National Dinghy Championships and Cricket West Indies to lead cricket growth across the Americas. Stay with us.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got
First up in sports, the 2025 St. Kitts and Nevis National Dinghy Championship was successfully hosted by the Nevis Aquatic and Sailing Center on July 5th and 6th at the Oali Bay, Nevis. This eagerly anticipated two-day regatta brought together 15 talented young sailors from both the Nevis Aquatic and Sailing Center and the St. Kitts Yacht Club, competing across 3 classes of boats: Optimist, RS Fivers, and Lasers. Winning the Optimist class was Grayson Burrell, 8 points. Second place went to Clyde Christmas with 18 points, and third place Emilia Maynard, 32 points. In the RS River class, first place Emily Samaru and Giselle Connor, 8 points. Second place Antoine and Adija Daniel, 21 points. And third place Nyla Greenaway and Giles Shiverton, 28 points. And in the laser class, first place Melroy Henry, 14 points. Second place Skylar Connor, 14 points. And third place Amadi Byron Hendrickson. Cricket West Indies, CWI, has announced plans to lead the development of cricket across North, Central and South America through the formation of La Federación de Cricket de las Americas, FECA, a new regional governing body. As the only ICC full member in the hemisphere, CWI aims to support the sport's rapid growth in emerging hubs like Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, and Argentina. CWI teams will also participate in the upcoming Bolivarian Games in Peru and the 2027 Pan American Games, aligning with cricket's return to the Olympic stage. The announcement follows CWI President Dr. Kishore Shallow's official visit to Lima, Peru. And that's it for sports. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Ooh, she pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
And we're wrapping up with a recap of the top stories. Prime Minister Drew participates in CARICOM Heads of Government closing press conference. New online portal for school-based assistance programs launched. And SCASPA launches training for 40 new security recruits. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Carla Barrage. Goodbye.